All right, so this, if anybody has played at Nerf before, you would know that there are lots of Rexes always in Delta, and this is just kind of our little video of what we're doing to even the odds for the herbivores, showing off the power of the trike. So just to kind of get a little view, the green one, that's me, the red one is Thomas, and the bluish purple one, that one is James. Good thing to note is that I'm the only one that is a prime 88 peak physical condition, while the other two are slightly smaller. So I am the only one that can actually go toe to toe against that big Rex in the back, as his size makes it so that way the other two can't really stun him that way. The other one, I don't think I don't know.
He couldn't be stunned either. They're
He
both
couldn't be
88,
stunned
yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was the only one that could actually stun them. So, as you can kind of see right here, James, what were our comms like in that moment?
So right now we're just trying to figure out how we can keep our eyes on both of them. So right here you see me stop walking and I turned on my screen, like I started sharing my screen on Discord, and then I'm gonna rotate with Thomas. And when I rotate with Thomas, he's gonna turn on his screen, and then he's gonna join Sam, looking at the Rex behind us, and then I'm gonna, cause I have two monitors, and so I kind of watch both of them. Right here, we kind of just like slip. We just didn't keep our eye on the one behind us, but Sam makes a good recovery by clobbering that guy a little bit.
Oop.
And he doesn't hit me there. Surprisingly, he didn't hit me there. So, and then Thomas is just watching the one in the back. The
I'm
big
just
thing,
keeping the big one away so we don't
exactly.
get overrun.
The big thing when fighting Rexes is that you just don't want them to get behind you as a trike, because we take 50% less damage when incoming at our head. So you kind of just want to keep somebody looking at one Rex at all times. And if it's just a 1v2, like where there's only one trike versus two Rexes, then just back yourself up against a wall.
Yeah. In this moment, Thomas is actually really low on stamina. So we're getting ourselves into a defensive
Going to the
position
bridge.
to where only two of us are required to watch. So that's kind of what we're doing there. I'm just going to go ahead and speed things up.
I'd bring it down to about 4, because if you go anything over 4, then what might happen is the terrain just disappears. I don't know why it does that for the video replay. But in this moment, we know that the Rexes are kind of a little running out of stamina, or they're bleeding too much. So we kind of want to just keep them from sitting down too much and too often. And
Thomas also regained his stamina, so he's coming back.
Exactly, so he's coming back and joining us. And there's also a stego in the back. Thomas, if you kind of want to explain what happens with that stego real quick.
He is trying to help us, but unfortunately he doesn't know the rules of this server where he's mixed packing, and so I tell him don't join, but he joins anyways, so he catches a few of our horns because he can't join.
But you see, Sam, he can stun them, and in this moment I looked back at the stego, and then he used that opportunity to go in for Sam.
But as you can see, that didn't work out very well for him.
Yeah, he just ended up dying. And then I'm moving in position to actually start killing the stego, because the stego, we've told him to back off, and he's not backing off.
So real quick, I want to go back. Let's see, what moment was it? This terrain right here, this Rex, in his mind might be thinking, if I go down it, I might not be able to come back up. So it's just right before that. Holy cow. Where am I now? There.
Other side there.
Side.
Yeah.
So right now, when I'm in this position, I'm very aware of this terrain right here, because looking at it from Trike's perspective, that looks pretty steep. You could obviously walk down it, but if you notice, he was walking this way and then he turned towards me. I knew he wasn't going to want to go down this way simply because of the terrain gets steep. It gets a rock in the way. and there's just not as much, he doesn't have as much maneuverability. So I specifically wait for him to turn towards me. So you can see, I'm waiting for him to turn towards me. The moment he turns towards me, I rush him. Because I know he can't get away. And I was able to just go absolutely crazy on him. And that opened up this guy to run in, try and help his buddy, and for us to absolutely just thwomp him. So that was just looking at the terrain, looking at how his buddy, how he was going to react, and waiting for that moment of him to come in close enough that I can run in and absolutely mash him. And on that one, we just... Yeah, I mean,
Chase
once
him down,
his
kill
buddy
him.
died, we just chased him down and died.
And
Unfortunately,
we chased down the stego.
yeah, because he was third-partying. It's very important to know the rules of a server that you're on, because if you don't, and you're third-party, a fight like this, just know you're likely to catch hands from all sides.
Yeah, I was kind of... I shouldn't have thrashed on him. I should have just kept hitting him, but
Knock him over.
yeah, he
Then
deserved
thrash.
to get killed in that situation.
Yeah. But anyway, 2 peak prime Rexes gone from the Delta.